Hello, people out there. You are watching The Spirit of Wisdom with Tony Ceemony. And today we are looking at the concept of the mind. The concept of the mind. There is so much to say when it comes to the mind. I'd like to take you through a scripture in the book of Proverbs chapter 4. Verse 23, Proverbs 4:23, and the Bible reads, "Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life." I want to take it from the NLT translation. He said, "Above all else, guard your heart, for it affects everything you do." Let me look at it from the Message translation. He said, "Keep vigilant, watch over your heart." That's where life starts. Now, talking about the concept of the mind, it's important you understand that the mind carries a whole lot in your life. There is so much information that God has revealed to us when it comes to the issues of the mind. He said, "Keep the heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life." Your life is shaped by your thoughts. You've got to understand that man is a spirit that has a soul that lives in the body. The truth of the issue is whatever affects your mind will affect your life. The reason why the Bible tells us to guard our heart is because your heart is your engine room. If Satan can arrest your heart, the informations and your programming, he will arrest your life. There is a divine programming that is in our minds. The reality of your identity is revealed in your mind. As a matter of fact, you've got to understand that the mind carries your greatness, and it's important that you understand the concept of the mind. You are to guide the way you allow informations get into your mind, because there are certain informations that comes into your mind, they will destroy you. Psalm speaking, he said, "Our soul is escaped as a bird from the snare of the fowler. The snare is broken and I have escaped." Our soul. There is so much about your soul. Your spirit is born again from the day you gave your life to Christ. Your spirit is saved. Your soul is being saved, but your body is not saved. And around the soul, there is the realm of emotion, there is the realm of will, and there is the realm of decision. And so you've got to understand that the programming you run with from your soul is what will affect your life. Friends, you need to switch your mentality. You need to switch your mind to a point where you are able to understand the concept of God and the will of God for your life. You've got to understand that how far you go in life is tied to the informations that you have gathered over time. The truth is, it is your mind that reflects the nature of God in you. The Bible says, "Ye are gods." I came to discover that you can only be a God based on what is in your mind. And it is important for us to understand that healings will first of all come from your mind. Prosperity will first of all come from the mind. John 2 told us, he said, "I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth." It is more important for you to prosper within your soul, because when the soul prospers, every other thing will be in place. So you've got to understand that the word of God will shape in the thoughts of your life. Joshua chapter 1 verse 8, he said, "This book of the law shall not depart out of the mouth. Thou shalt meditate therein, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written. Only then thou shalt make the way prosperous and have good success." Psalm verse 1. From 1 to 3, he said, "Blessed is he that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinner, nor sitteth in the seat of discomfort. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate. He said, he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of waters." The word of God is the law of God that can change your mind. The word of God can reprogram your mind. The word of God can change your thoughts. And once your thoughts are changed, you begin to sail smoothly in destiny matters. I want to pray for someone out there listening to me. I want to trust God for you, that God will begin to reprogram your mind. Oh, the word of God will begin to shape on your life. The reality of the Spirit will illuminate you. The ability for you to release what God has put on the inside of you. I prophesy on you that this week, as you listen to me, as you focus on what I'm saying, the Lord will shape your thoughts. The Lord will edit your mind, a divine programming that will change the course of your decision, that will change the way you think, the way you relate. I pray for you that you will not fall, you will not falter. The glory of God will rest upon you. Thank you very much for watching this episode, and I believe that you have been blessed today. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and try as much as possible to reach out to me on all social media platforms. God bless you. I'll see you next time.